Belt.
Hello.
Is that good?
Hello.
A midnight salmon is 250
See you
gold.
around.
I don't fish though.
I have 17 of them.
The bob doesn't even bob. The fuck? Did I miss it?
You're too busy listening to yourself.
Oh my, no procs on free.
I'm too late.
Free anchor wheat. Only got 3 flasks, which is not fair.
There's a daily when you come to the instance that gives you 15 anchor wheats.
Yeah, I made 3 flasks and only got 3, which is unfair.
You can win every time.
Yeah, that's true.
I swear to God, this is the most boring thing in the game.
But demos is inside, so we can summon inside, I suppose.
No, I'm fishing. Great sea catfish. What is that?
You can make...
Hey, look, I've even made Chris to fish, and he said he would never fish.
I don't fish. I've got 143 in fishing skill. I'm not actually gaining fishing skill. What gives?
No, you don't
Because
need
you
skill.
haven't trained this expansion fishing.
That's fine though. Oh. The bob disappeared. Cracked hide boots. 3 gold 76. Sure.
Oh, shoe tank.
No, oh god.
No, well, no, it's not, nothing wrong. I was one in your run and you did fine.
What is a scrumlet?
Scrumlet is half an omelette.
Yeah, I know what that is, but
Don't you know what it's
Why it's not the
is that the alt of your alt or what?
You know what I'm doing?
He tanked Corin Diabrew earlier and got a bloody trinket, which is more than I have.
Or is this one of your alts that is this red tail loach?
It's too far away.
What the shit?
Why the half omelette isn't omelette?
Great sea catfish.
You can use it to level cooking, Krista.
I don't cook.
Then why do you fish?
I don't know. Flipper made me.
No one answered. Why the half omelette is cromlet and not omelette?
It's a scrambled egg and an omelette.
Oh, but isn't that a full omelette?
You can't scramble an omelette. And it
How
becomes
do you
scrambled.
make a scrambled egg?
I have many wares.
I mean, you can't
Well,
half
you can-
scramble it.
Yeah, that's...
Do you have a mailbox, please? I forgot my stuff in the
Or do you
I have one for
have
you.
scrambled the omelette? So
Don't you have the
get an
toy, Raven?
Omelette. Oh well, don't get it.
We should keep this good discussion on until during the boss fights. I'm sure Riddick's gonna love it.
Well, it's a valid question.
It's a stupid name. The product that
What's a
doesn't
Krista?
exist.
Yeah, you should change that.
How do you make a scromlet?
Well, you put eggs in a pan, and you mash them up as if you're making scrambled egg, but then you also add other ingredients as if you're making an omelette.
That doesn't make sense.
So,
Why
so
didn't
it's a scrambled egg with other ingredients.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
But an omelette is still one piece.
Yeah, it's just a scrambler.
You should
It's a real
you should
thing.
make scrambled eggs. You know, scramble them up, then add one more egg to tie them together again. That will be a scrollet.
I'm starting off thinking if this thing that Shu has made up.
Because I can't remember where it is, but somewhere scrambled egg is called scrom. I think it's like somewhere in England.
England's weird.
It is.
Flip, why are you not here?
Beware.
Raven, why are you not here? You're getting POEs.
I'm here.
Well, you're there, but there's not here. We're on site, and it's you and Supa being, not here.
You have quite a fitting title for Hunter, Kipper.
It's ironic.
Oh, you wish. You should be a survivor hunter.
Melee, no.
And then die all the time, because that's what hunters do.
Yeah,
Right, Sarah?
Undying server.
Raven!
Beware.
I'm solo healing here. Back.
Beware.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Beware. Beware.
So, Scrumlet. How's your gear?
Magical.
Jesus.
50.
Could use an
Seriously,
epic
how...
one.
With... how many 120s did you get before this one got 120?
This was the first one, I think.
You sure about that?
No, this is it.
Okay. Fair enough. How many hours are in your day?
38.
Nice.
Oh my god, I actually have a main that is higher eye level than choose alt.
354.
You got 354.
It's not quick.
Yeah, well, I've got 352 and 353 non-equipped. Screw you.
Oh, you have over 350 on unequipped. The raid tool just says that you have 349.
That's quick.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
I
gee.
I was ordered.
Yeah, I need that. Thank you.
Yeah, I need my gold. Sorry.
Fast.
Only 110.
I don't think 370s are 100k. I got like 90k for 3. What is it? 55? Yes.
Oh, it's 450k. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're excused.
Minor detail.
Yeah, but I'm sure he would pay for it.
I have it to 190k.
Now
Yeah, I have it at 65k.
Do you have that TSM thing? I don't know why TSM last time scanned the auction house. It does it automatically nowadays.
I don't have that.
Yeah, it's thing. Even if I don't play it, updates the prices,
Okay.
so I don't have to scan the auction house. It's quite nice.
Scrumlet. You like the tanking part because
Great fun.
I'm sure it is. I like the healing part, especially if you don't die. Yeah, you were tanking everything. Broderick was just.
Oh, no, great.
I'm sorry, one of the priests pulled me back during full and I couldn't catch up. Not sure which one of the priests was it.
Damn it, Arena.
I'm not sure it
stop
was
it.
Krista.
I think you are sure.
There's no way to tell.
Oh, you got aggro now. Let's see if you do any better than the Scrumlet. Also, we are 2 healers right now, so if you're gonna blame it on someone, blame it on the second healer.
Or the one not here.
Well, no, blame it on the second healer. The one out here cannot defend herself. A nice kind of guy.
Oh,
Central weapon, healing the tanks. Oh, I don't have this. Yeah, sure. In general, that's a bit harsh.
I like it when you pull this mob in LFR. All the mages and the shamans, they use the time warp and heroism.
Yeah. Speaking of mages, could you maybe give me some? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly go over the changes from normal to heroic. In phase 1, the rings of crap that we have to dodge. There's less space. There is less safe space, and there are 3 rings, and the space will never overlap. So you will have to always move between the rings to adjust your positioning. The small adds that spawn in phase 1, I believe, when they hit you, they slow you down by 50%. So obviously that will interfere with the dodging of the rings, so we want the range to kill them as quickly as possible. Also try to be more grouped up than usually for those, so the adds can be easily clamped up in one place. Phase 2, when we have those big adds, they are immune to dev grips, and I'm not sure if they're immune to normal CC as well, so we'll check that one out. And in phase 3, the biggest difference is that when you get mind control, you have to be killed to get out of mind control. So we have a soft and rain kind of thing going on. And that's it. There's only one thing that's relatively hard here is every, I don't know, 20 seconds the boss does a chain of 3 abilities. Frontal cone puts a debuff on you that reduces your healing by 50%, then hits you with a big thingy called Shatter that puts another debuff on you, and then does another cone thingy. So we basically taunt off after Shatter. So you eat cone and Shatter, and the other tank eats the next cone. And obviously we have to be kind of spread out so we don't eat 2 cones. And that's it, pretty much, for the whole fight. Good.
Just let me get a food buff.
Why do I look like? Well, why am I a night elf?
A very pretty night elf.
Oh yes, I'm always pretty, but why?
Don't be so racist.
Do I look like? No, I don't look like you.
Yes, you do.
But no, you look like a. Oh yeah, you're the doctor, as in. Yes, Susie, observe my beauty.
Giraffe, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
The donuts are bigger.
Ouch. Some people still did that. Or was that another person not running away? Oh jeez. Wait, what now?
In the middle and the middle ring.
Oh yeah, the rings are different.
It's
Great.
2 of them.
Yes.
Roderick said that.
No, I didn't hear Roderick say that.
That was the first thing he actually said.
I'm still not lying. I didn't hear Roderick say that.
Not a single worthy trait among you.
Also, we need to get like 10 rogues, because the rogues are always on top.
Yeah, at start.
Which is weird, because I always remember the rogues do it from behind.
That doesn't mean they can't be on top. It just needs a twist.
You need flexible spine.
Beyond, never mind.
I didn't say it needs to be intact.
Yeah, Krista, you forgot the flask too.
No, it's okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm on the left hand side. I never was on the left hand side.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Guardian.
Stack up behind the boss after the thingies. And range on the smallets.
Get out.
That means melee loses
Stack up
DPS.
behind boss.
Beware.
So you have to be stacked up for those as they choose their target randomly, and we need them, you know, dead before they reach you.
Run away with that thing.
Ouch.
Ow!
So there's not even a second.
Can we stack up a little bit better behind the boss?
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Beware.
Outs.
In the middle.
Okay, that was a bad position. So the mark hits.
Yeah, if we
under
all
a
stack
second.
up in the middle or behind the boss, sorry, we shouldn't have that problem with the I-beam since it will be easier to avoid people.
Not a single worthy trait among you.
But what's up with the I-beam going off immediately?
You have like 1.5 seconds to react to.
But it's very quick.
So if we'll stack up, we should be able to avoid everyone instead of just dodging people here and there.
Just to check, Rud, it goes the healing debuff, then you take a shatter, and then I talk.
Yes. So
Because there's 2 shatters in a row, isn't it?
no, there's one shatter and 2 void lashes. It's void lash, shatter, void lash, and if you have shatter, you shouldn't take the second void lash.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Behind the boss, stack up, stack up. Yes, void lash now. Shatter coming up. Taunt.
Beware.
Stay stacked up, don't trap. Stack up behind the boss.
Beam soon. Spread, I would say. Sure. Yeah, I guess we need to be spread for that. Because it's just, yeah, 1 second. Well, then, and then that happens. Was that someone going back into the group with me?
No, I just moved out, but apparently too late.
Yeah, you need to go immediately.
But I just disengaged.
Yeah, I
too late.
really suggest we spread out before those beams start hitting.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit of leeway.
I think if we are stacked closer, it'll be less movement to get out of the way.
That's the idea.
Yes, sure,
Yeah,
but if you
but
fail,
you
you
don't
take
have
the entire
blink
raid
or-
down.
It's no other reason for us not to be stacked. As far as I know.
No, but if you fail, you take the entire raid down instead of if you fail with your spread, you take maybe 1 other person down. I mean, later on the tactic might be sound, but for the moment we need to learn. And if we fail, you know, if we wipe every time 1 person fails, then we don't have giving ourselves time to learn.
I'm in favor of spreading out, and then when the 3 beams are gone, immediately stack. behind
Okay,
the
so
boss.
can we agree that whoever gets the beam goes backwards? And
Yeah,
not
but if you
sideways?
go, you can't. If you start running, you are too late. You can't run out. You need to blink or disengage or something if you manage
But
to.
that's a problem for a lot of us.
Yeah.
Exactly, so go backwards. Everybody else can take a step forward and you can go back.
Yeah. Well, then we are at front of the boss almost. But the problem is that you can, if you start strafing left, and you are in the middle, or everyone else is there. There's
That's
not
why
time.
should be
You
fast.
can't get enough far by running. You need to have some ability to run.
Well, according to the guide, apparently there's 3.5 seconds to move.
No, no, there isn't.
No, I saw the countdown on, I think Zareth, no, JJ was 3 seconds, but on other people it's just 1 second.
Yeah, I pressed blink and immediately it went off.
It's not a thing that actually happens before the DPM realizes you have it again, is it? So the timer's off.
Yeah, well, I blinked when I saw the mark over my head.
I think the idea it makes sense. If you get it, you move left. If you don't have it, you move right. So you're moving in opposite directions. Otherwise, you stay.
That's
a good idea.
That's might be fast enough, but we need to be exactly on the same spot.
So everyone stacks in the middle. If you don't have it, you move right. If you get it, you move left, and then back to the middle afterwards. Makes sense. I don't know. It's worth a go. Good idea.
Is the timing so hard that we can't be spread out?
I've put on the markers, so let's try to be on the blue marker. Move. Let's move to the purple with the beam, and everyone else move towards green to avoid the beam. If my add-on is working correctly, we should get a skull over a person with a beam, so we can see how that works.
Okay.
Yeah, and apparently if we survive this one, the beam can happen during surging darkness. That's the donuts. So the group should be stacked to allow space for the person with a beam. So there will be a bit of fun there.
Right. Let's get to that point first.
Okay, let's see.
Also, hello, Jer. Please enjoy the streams.
Save us. Gammon will save.
He said as no one
5,
is watching.
4,
He's
3, 2, 1.
Try to be on.
Taste my axe. Taste.
Already gammon. Cool.
Gammon will save us.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Under the boss's side.
Let's get a heater up. Move out.
And stack up afterwards. Adds coming. On blue, everyone.
Beware.
Oh, Rita. Who was the third one? I did not.
Oh, that was me.
I just didn't see the mark at all. Alright, well that's our first challenge. Let's survive those exploded locations. Oof. Sorry about that. Was it even on you? Did you see the mark?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
Dan made it out, at least. Arena made it in and back out.
No, the Arena's one.
Arena was running in as he exploded, which was excellent.
He hit some players though, but yeah. So we run left if we get the beam.
Yeah,
sorry. We run right to green if we get the beam, since the boss will be tanked at purple.
Just because it rhymes, that's what we do.
Yeah. No, well, Bridrick said we run right if we don't have the beam, and left if we do.
If you get the beam, run to green.
But so we're changing it.
Yeah, because it makes no sense if we're gonna tank the boss and everyone stands on purple and the beam runs purple.
Okay, so the boss is always going to be pulled to that side when the rings comes up.
Yeah, it has been the last pulls, so... Yeah.
Oh, that's just because I'm right-handed.
Okay. Beam to green. Sounds like good.
Alright.
And give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'm rushing. Also, that doesn't rhyme.
Is there any other reason to be stacked except the ads?
Yes, Viper. Beam to blue. Excellent. Healing. Healing's quite nice to be stacked.
Yeah, but why we are stacked all the time? Do we take so much damage?
Well, not if we completely avoid the exploding location from the beam. Or
Yeah, which we would if we would be spread.
Yeah,
And
yes.
after that,
So
when the ads come, then we clamp up, and so the ads, whoever they attack, they will come to the center, and we AoE them.
Yeah, so I somewhat agree with you. However, we need to figure out a tactic, and let's see.
Yeah,
if this
sure.
one works.
We can try this.
Let's give it a few tries.
Yeah, it just needs godlike reactions.
Yeah, the reward is high, the risk is high.
Because it's just not you, because everyone needs to react to every other one. So when the beams are coming, we need to get. I didn't get any warnings or anything like that, so that can easily go unnoticed. So everyone needs to be on edge.
So in Discord, I put a link to a weak aura just for the beams. It puts a semi-transparent icon on your screen, a relatively big one, but semi-transparent. So when you see it, you just leg it.
Yeah, a second, I'll get that.
Holy crap. Oh yes, it's a big eye in the middle of your screen. Sure.
Yeah, that might be unnoticed. It fills your screen.
Okay.
Alright, let's pretend we're awesome at this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stacky. Close.
Okay.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Under the boss.
No, move. You were in it, Tail.
I beam in 8.
Stack
I
up.
beam in come.
Ups coming.
Green. Beam on the right. Everyone else to the left.
Beware.
And then back to the middle.
Sarah.
Well, Sarah, if you're on that side, sure.
Do we survive the beams?
Yep.
Did we only have 2? No, 3.
Now I got the last one.
Yeah.
I have
Kill
to
the ads, kill the ads. Okay, I-beams happening while tanks are dodging stuff, so check.
Seraph. Yeah, that's too late.
you need to drop
You need to
immediately
respond.
the
Beware.
Yeah, everyone's dead. Oh.
Beware.
Yeah, let's let's keep the practice up. Although as soon as we start dying from lack of healing, I'm gonna call in Tail to heal. But for the moment, we're dying from other. So.
Yeah.
But DPS is not the issue right now. Don't focus on DPS.
Just mechanics. Right. So again, since well, don't. Yeah. Right. So two things. When we have the rings to dodge, there is only one safe spot for each ring. So if there is one under the boss and I'm seeing hunters disengage to the back, that won't help because there's no safe spot. So there's always either under the boss, in the middle, or far back. And we all should be there, as in the same range. If you are not with the group, you are not standing in the safe spot. And we survived the first set of I-beams and then lost people on the second one because we don't move fast enough. Again, please get the weak aura that's in the on Discord. That won't let you stay in raid, hopefully. Hope I pasted it on raiding channel.
Yeah.
I think for hunters it's enough just hit disengage immediately. You'll go far enough back.
Yes.
Just stop DPSing, and mages can blink to the green. It hasn't so far. Well, it has been targeted healers too, but at least for hunters and mages, it's if you just focus on that and drop DPS.
And you can put your teleportation portal thingy so we can move as well. So, assuming it targets only range, we should have everyone relatively easy to get out of crap.
Should we let Seraph stand closer to green since he has so high ping?
Honest, so what's the range for how far do you need to be away from everyone?
It's not that big ring.
So if you're, my suggestion would be if you're uncertain about being able to get out of the group quick enough, just stay out of the group.
Yes.
Especially if you're ranged, just find a nice empty circle, stand there. Because then if it targets
I
you,
think it's only 5 yards or 10 yards total. The range or the ring.
Yeah, so we should figure that out actually. How much is it? Because if it's 5 yards, then
I haven't seen that
it's about here.
Description.
It's about here where I am to Roderick is the range.
Abilities. What is bolt? I-beam. Yeah, allies nearby.
It's roughly
Great.
2 steps.
That's usually 8 yards.
It isn't much. It's just you know, I would say max 10 yards, but probably 8. Okay, let's go.
Keep going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember mechanics, not DPS.
Creatures must serve or die.
Up, back behind the boss. Okay, things to dodge. Only one thing under the boss.
Tail! Come on, Tail.
Middle.
Have your camera go top down to see the edges.
Out.
Beams.
And we're stacking back, ads coming up, ice happening in the meantime. Viper.
Beware.
JJ.
Yeah.
Disengage, JJ. The running is not fast enough.
Do we want to give the pre-spread a try? Because the chance of someone failing during a, what is it, 8-minute fight is gonna be way too high on this.
On the other hand, I would like us to be able to move out with a debuff within 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's quicker than 3 seconds.
Yeah, but Thor ran almost immediately to the side and still... Because the problem is, I think on that part it was that Thor was a bit left on the blue and there were people on the right on the blue a bit. So we didn't move to the left when Thor moved to the green, and it's just not fast enough then.
But is it really not fast enough? I mean, 2 seconds.
No.
That's...
Need to practice it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but 2 seconds is not a lot of time to respond. It really isn't. Because you first need to realize that it's you. That costs at least half a second.
The bells, alarms, and whistles and pitches and stuff does tend to give twice.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if everyone plays perfectly, this is the way to go. I don't think everyone's gonna play perfectly. I think it's too much risk reward. But you know, we should give it a try. We've only just started.
Beams in 10. Beams in 5. Watch where you're standing. Why?
we're on 72, so we're nearly there.
And that was what, third set of I-beams? Or second set of I-beams?
Third, I think.
Third.
Second.
Should we move the blue marker forward since when
that
you
was
tank the
the
boss at the left side there, the blue marker and the portal is far from the melee, so they can't use it.
I mean, we should try to get Buzz back on the blue marker though, so I'd rather keep it here, but... Okay, let's see. So during the donut thing, the only way to for us to dodge it is assuming that we are relatively grouped up, and person with a beam just moves out from everyone, but within the sphere, the safe zone.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless you want to sacrifice that person, but we don't want to.
No. Ring, Krista, it's not that big.
Well, yeah, it's still even though the ring might be big enough, the response time is difficult.
Also, watch out for using portal during the donuts, because the end of the portal might be not in a safe zone. Okay.
5, what are you doing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, mechanics.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
Donuts.
You will be eradicated.
Out. Middle. And the next one will be on blue marker. Group up for us. Beams coming up soon.
Beams in 2.
There's no teleport.
Dam.
Oh, there it is.
Beware.
Nitana. JJ.
Too late, you need to disengage. That's not disengaging. It's walking backwards. That's 50% movement speed.
But you can dodge it by running forward too. Need to just keep eye on that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you,
with their
even if the player,
doing.
yeah, but even if the players who get it, everyone else needs to be aware too.
So what I'm doing, and maybe it helps for you as well. Whenever the beams are coming out, I have my mouse hovered over whatever I need to press to get the fuck out. Which in my case is the portal, which in your case might be your disconnect or your leap of faith or whatever.
Please don't disconnect. That's probably not.
Yes. The disconnect. Just Alt F4.
Right.
But just have your mouse hover or your finger or whatever hover over whichever button you need to press to get the fuck out.
Yeah, and
That's
even
the only
stop
way
the
to
DPS.
respond.
Even stop the DPS if needed. It's just a few seconds.
Yeah, and whenever you see your name, hit that button, because slowly start walking back. It's not gonna cut it.
Okay, so according to my add-on, JJ, Zira, Viper, and Dam don't have the weak aura. Perhaps this is a good time to add it. Also, there's surprisingly high amount of people who doesn't use weak auras at all. Also, maybe that's a good time to think about starting to use that.
Is that an add-on? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am. Right.
That's like a
Please.
university degree in add-ons.
You just install the weak aura and that's it. There's nothing to it.
All right.
But maybe.
but yeah, right now not, because you need a little bit more than that. For now, if you see the thing above your head, if you see the message in the screen saying it's you, then press your button that you're hovering your mouse over. The finger.
Well, I have that boss mods and it gives a warning, so.
Well, that's not exactly the same thing that we chorus do.
Yeah, but
I'll check it out.
Does give you a clue that the
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have that conversation if boss mods would be enough for people to move out with that crap. Clearly, it's not enough.
Five,
Yeah, it's a helpful
4,
add-on anyway.
3, 2.
We are pulling. Please come in.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
Okay, donut.
You will be eradicated.
Out.
Middle.
And then under blue marker.
And then it's beam time.
Blue marker, please.
It's lovely.
It's happening in 4. Tana.
Beware.
Dar. SD.
Too late, Izzy. Yeah. And a swipe.
So frail, so unworthy. Not a single worthy trait among you.
Sorry about that.
Easy. I try to DPS on 45-degree angle or something like that, so I can just cast Frostbolt, and when it comes, I blink immediately.
Yeah, I was pointing that wrong direction, so I needed to turn before blinking, but
Yeah, you should position
If it
beforehand.
if
yeah,
during the learning phase, if it takes you to stop DPS and just wait for your name to come up, then that's fine as well. We are not dying because of lack of DPS.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at that point when, before the first diving happens, if everyone stops DPSing and just waits for their name, that's completely fine. We don't have a problem with too little DPS. We have problem with wiping at 80%. So, I mean, we could pull the boss, not DPS at all, and just practice for 5 minutes and not die, but yeah.
Also, could I suggest that we try not to stand directly on the Warlock gate? Because when I was hovering over it ready and I couldn't quite target it, I kept targeting people instead. So that could slow it down.
Interesting.
Yeah, it might interfere, so Dan might put it a bit on other side.
Either that or we just stand to the edge of it slightly just so it's a bit easier to target.
Yeah, move it slightly away from where we stand.
Also, unless the boss is doing this Void Shatter combo thingy, it's safe to be in front of it. So when in doubt, if you are grouped up under the boss and you're a mage and can blink, you can just blink right through the boss in front.
Yeah, but we can cast Frostbolts if we are in...
Sure, whatever works. I'm just saying that if you have to do it, you can, blink through the boss. If you, for whatever reason, have a back to the boss, you can disengage through the boss. Whatever works. Just practice getting the hell out of the raid. And on that note.
try not to stack up on the water
5,
portal
4,
so people can click
3, 2, 1.
And now the boss is on there, yeah. Right. Yeah, thanks.
Beware.
Focus on this.
Hey, we're dodging. Out. No go. Under the bus.
Okay, focus on the beams.
Flip. Dal.
Beware.
Okay, good job.
Now at. Okay, I-beams and void rush.
Beams, focus.
Giraffe. Suzy. Raven. So that was way too slow, Raven. And
Yeah.
don't stop while you start running.
Have your mouse over the portal.
No, I won't do
Beware.
I did something wrong and then I didn't run when I was supposed to.
Yeah, it is very little time to respond. It's brutal.
And again.
Also, we're doing FYI, we're not dying from lack of healing yet, but the healing is very heavy with 3 healers right now.
Yeah.
So we could start swapping in tail if you'd like to.
I mean, swap everyone with a healing cuff spec for
Yeah.
right now.
Let's have you start healing. Again, we're not dying from.
Unless we get 3
From
sets of I-beams without anyone dying, we're not done with phase 1.
Phase 1's the easy phase, right?
Yes.
Mana won't last much longer than that either.
No, because I was at like 15% mana there at the end. So we're starting to get into the. We're starting to survive long enough for mana to become a.
Go, everyone's ready. Sorry about that. Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
beams and adds next. Tana.
Beware.
Arena. And Flip.
Good job. Nice and quick there, Arena.
Next set of eyes coming up. Get ready. Tana. Tail. Super. Yep. Okay, donuts to dodge, and we'll get
Beware.
beams during the donut dodges. Under the bus.
Beware.
Middle. Beams in 10. And we'll be outside.
We have a lot of
outside.
so spread out.
Okay.
Beams.
Suzy.
Run away from the beams.
Tana. Ezzy.
Stack up, and now we're out of health. Yeah, that's.
But that was 67%, so we do that and we are off phase 1.
Yeah.
We don't
But question, the ads, are they supposed to be tanked or not?
Nope.
Can they be tanked?
Nope. They fixate on random person. Ideally, that's why we should be grouped up and slowly kill them down fast. And when they reach you, they slow you to 50% of movement speed, which is awesome for moving out with the beams and the dodging stuff.
But that's why we have abilities or portal. But yeah, during the ad phase, there's a lot of rate-wide damage. I'm popping cooldowns at those moments, and I don't have enough cooldowns.
Yeah, I popped mine on the first. Maybe you should give second. And if it's not enough, then we're screwed.
Yeah, we'll see. We're getting further.
The beams went better anyway.
Yeah. And during the beam phase, I'm still not healing a lot because I'm focusing on whoever's near me to get the F out. If I can trust on each other, if you can trust on each other, then I can keep on healing.
I think the beams didn't this time overlap with the rings. Weren't they coming after the rings? Immediately though, but
Before and
after.
after.
Yeah, before and then just after. Well, there's Björn, the AoE healer.
Yes, yet another AoE healer. I'd rather have 5 than 4 healers, by the way, so if Björn comes in, he heals and Tail stays healing as well.
Until we are wiping on some kind of a soften range in phase 3, which right now seems like far away from that. Yeah, then do those ads do a lot of damage while they are alive, or is it just...
I'm not sure. During when the ads are alive, there is a lot of damage. I don't know if that's from the ads.
They're stunnable.
Yes, they should be also slowable, and then so yeah.
Yeah, they can be
mages
frost nova, yep. But we are only 2 mages.
Frost Nova is not always good because it just means they attack the closest person.
If only we had a shaman to stun them.
I've got shockwave.
I use vortex to keep them in a circle for a couple of seconds.
to go?
Yeah, I've invited Bjorn, but he's
Yeah.
not yet. Okay. Oh, that was very nice. Almost made it out of phase 1.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
Okay. Under the boss. Middle. And the next one will be outside.
Ice and fire.
Okay, ice coming back. Raven, go. Tail.
Hello? Hello.
Hats. Get those hats down, we have stuff coming up. Raven. Zero. Zero. Push up.
Beware.
Okay, donuts with the beans. Out.
Beware.
Spread when the beams come.
At middle. Under the boss. Don't be in front. Spa.
Yeah, there's no way of going anywhere.
Yeah, it's that.
Also,
that,
I didn't even see the portal there at the end. Was it even there?
I think the only option on that thing when the rings go inside is that we try to spread somewhere in that ring, or then everyone should stay on one side. Or
Well,
something
everyone,
like that.
we should be grouped up, and only person with a ring should move to the opposite side of the.
Well,
Yeah, but the problem in that is that if we are clamped there, the person can't run out fast enough if they can't use the portal or stuff like that.
So that the last hit that killed us, if that were me at that time, I was slowed because Ed was nibbling on me, so I couldn't move. I did not see, or it wasn't there, the portal, which is my only way of getting out. And if I would have used the portal, then I would have died because the exit is in the So, yeah, I don't have a solution. That's just the situation.
I mean, on that last part, the only way to do this is to get to the other side of the safe zone.
Yes, but I was slowed, so I couldn't move.
Yes.
Should we all hit the immunities? If that happens, that the ring is the small one in the middle on the first one. After that, the rings are gone when the second beam hits. Aren't they fully
Are
exposed?
the rings gone after phase 1? I think they are in phase 2 as well. Or they come back in phase 3? I thought the rings are...
No, but I mean in that rotation,
okay.
if there's a third beam set and the rings go like that, we are clamped in the inside, should we just try to immune the first one?
We have a commanding shout. Like that's a good moment to pop that.
Commanding shout? What's that?
Is it the raid wide last stand
I
thing?
don't know what you're talking about.
You're talking Rallying Cry?
I don't.
Yeah.
The one that gives everyone more health. Shut up.
I did that every time. That didn't really.
Well, didn't help.
So stop doing that.
Shout harder. Or cry harder.
Right, I'll press that button.
But does it do more damage if there's more people stacked? Because it seems it kills.
I think it's the further you are away, the less damage it does. It falls off.
Okay.
So that's why spread is kind of nice. Viper, I'm here.
First 2 sets starts to go well every time.
Yeah, we now have to figure out the third one, which is obviously the one where we have both ads that's slowing us down and donuts that are happening.
Yeah.
But third one was good at the last time when the rings went other side, that the safe zone was outside.
If you're unsure that you're gonna be able to respond quick enough again, so I'm looking at, hunters and tail, be away during that phase.
I've done all of mine.
I'm sorry. I mean the other hunters.
Also, if you're a paladin, you can bubble that one out.
But does the immune, if I ice block, does it do damage to everyone else?
Yep.
Probably does.
So it's not. So the bubble does that too.
Yeah, it doesn't clear your debuff, so.
Yes,
5,
Bjorn, most important
4,
part is get the
3,
fuck out.
2, 1.
In style.
I don't care about the style.
You can fall away if you can do it. Okay.
Beware.
Under the bus.
Ouch, Sarah.
Next one will be on site.
After this beams, be ready for pre-spread.
And stacking and slowing the end. Okay, Raven.
Beware.
Who the fuck puts the portal and the reforge whatever appearance on the same spot? Please don't.
And in the meantime, kill us.
I'm transmogging if I'm trying to get out of the raid right now. Which is useless. Beams.
Giraffe. Go.
Yes, you have absolutely no time to respond.
2 seconds beyond together.
Beware.
Okay, donuts with us and under the bus.
Beware.
Which is good. Middle. Next one will be on the outside. Get closer to the boss and get ready to move out with the beams.
Uncertain.
Dull. Tail. Mute.
Yes, good job.
Up
Back.
and nuke.
Yeah, can we have your Raven, Crank?
Not mine, but it doesn't seem to do much.
We are behind with the details though, so we will get one more set of ID. Damn. Arena.
Beware.
Ezzy.
I was running back. I wanted to stay away from the portal.
Keep going. Let's rest arena.
Yes, and when we get the beacons this time around, someone try to CC them.
You can.
Yeah, they can be CC.
They can be stunned as well. Do we stay stacked?
Yeah. We should
out
be
of-
killing those
out
guys
of mana.
faster.
Kill orange.
But the CC didn't work at all. I sheeped it 3 times.
Yeah.
Kill purple.
And it
Yeah, I
was
don't know.
breaked every time. Can we
It's
just
tough.
focus on... Yeah, but can we just focus on one, leave the ads at the back alone and kill the...
Yeah, can we start with Star, which I think will spawn always in front of the boss. We can just backpedal the boss.
Yeah, me and Easy, I can do the purple one. Easy do the...
Yeah, I'll do the orange one.
Oh
But
yeah,
that-
the orange... What was the marks? Yeah, I'll do the left one, if it's okay.
Yeah, that was the orange. I'll do the right one then.
Yeah, hunters can trap them, but don't shoot them.
Yeah, but the problem was the one closest to the raid were hit by all the
Yeah,
damage.
it is. Yeah, true. But they can pull the boss already to the star.
Yeah, I mean, really you don't have to CC them within a second of their spawning, so because things might hit them, AoE and stuff like that. So everyone try to focus on Star. We move the boss there, and if we and then CC the rest while we are nuking the Star.
Do we kill the big ones before the little ones, or the little ones first?
Big ones always.
Okay.
And remember, there is a new debuff going on in phase 2, which you have to move out from the right with it to drop that cloud.
Yeah,
But
far away because we can't walk through it at all.
yeah, but phase 1, very nice.
Well, the good thing is that they start to feel like heroic bosses.
Yes, the first 2 were too easy.
Okay, everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
Out. Middle. Under the bus. Beams and arts afterwards. Super.
Beware.
Newt. Take. Everyone's killing cats. Beam coming up. Giraffe. Down. And goodbye.
Job.
Okay, so stack up.
Beware.
We have Nolan, the hat, out.
Beware.
Stay close to the boss. Okay, middle. So we'll have a safe spot only in the middle, so get ready, stack up, and move with your thingy. Flip. Whoa.
Sorry, glued, didn't realise.
Yeah, I think in that moment we need to, wherever the circle is, we need to pre-spread because everyone's going to be slow. So just pre-spread around.
There's a room, I think, to if the rings go like that, to pre-spread.
Yeah, also, I think the rings disappear right when the beams start going off.
Yeah, it might be a bit risky, but the one person that gets the beam might even sacrifice himself.
But get your fingers on the blinks and disengages for that, because I'm almost sure that if you get it and just disengage, you will land when the rings don't appear anymore.
Yeah, probably right. It's I'll ice block immediately when I blink, if that's a help. Or when, well, if I get it, I can blink even when the rings are there and just ice block myself when I'm out.
I'm sure that the answer is no, but the slow isn't dispellable.
Even if it is, then you don't have time.
Yeah, but in that particular situation where we are all clamped up, maybe mass dispel could help, but yeah.
I don't think it is. It doesn't show on my red frame, so.
Good evening.
Well,
hello.
Anyway, hunters could disengage and mages could blink if it happens to be one of them, and others can try to reach the warlock portal. Maybe if you can try to place the portal just on the edge, Damarus. If
where?
Reach on the inside.
Edge of what?
Edge of the inner circle. If it happens like that...
Remember that inner circle is relative to the boss's position.
Oh, okay. I thought they are always on the same spot. It at least looks
But let's
that way.
summon Clat and have a go before a break.
There's the AoE stun we're waiting for.
Till, please go DPS again now that we have Clut.
So Clat, the most important thing about this fight is move out with the I-beam. You have 2 seconds.
So for you, that's gonna be click the teleport portal thing.
Ghost wolf it out of here, whatever works, but you have 2 seconds.
Okay.
Which is very little. Like, oh, I need to start moving. Then you light to raid.
Good thing I have boss mods that will help me with that.
Well, we went through that discussion an hour ago, and now almost everyone has Wikaras for that. If you need it,
except me.
There's one in the raiding channel on Discord, made it specially for that particular debuff.
Glad, do you know what weak auras is?
No, I just use strong auras.
Let me invade his privacy real quickly with my add. I can confirm that he has weak auras installed, but no that particular one yet.
You mean the one that you linked while I was...
Yes.
Well, because I think we had someone that said, weak auras?
Yes, we had that as well.
Which is surprising.
Which is something I don't want to hear when we are...
You don't want to hear that during raiding, no.
Okay, anyway, Tail, are you with us?
Okay, in theory I have the aura installed now.
Yes, sure.
Okay, there's Tail, let's go.
It still works even if you don't have it. It's quite visual.
5, 4, 3.
Healing is
2,
quite heavy when the
1.
ads are there, so yeah.
Beware.
Donuts hit.
Under the boss, under the boss.
Donuts are double donuts, so there's only one place to stay safe.
Middle. And outside. After that, stack up on the beams and ads.
Beware.
Raven.
Jump right one.
Ads. Kill them fast. And nuke the boss. Okay, beams happening soon. Viper, Lantern, and Nirvana.
Is it always 3?
Yes.
Beware.
Okay. Donuts, then ads, and then under the boss, which is nice.
Beware.
Okay, middle. So the last one will be outside, group up close to the boss and move out with the eyes. Shout, things are happening. JJ. Raven.
Stack up.
And you. Okay, ads. And phase 2.
No more I-beams?
Well, 65% is the transition. We'll get I-beams in 12 seconds.
Yeah, pulse.
We'll get the I-beams.
Beware.
Oh, okay, cool. Very nice. Okay, so everyone is nuking star when it spawns.
Easy standard is your face.
Beware.
Yes.
Try not to be in front of the boss forges. Purple next.
Oh yeah, the patches should drop.
We lost Flipper. Are we saving the...
No, pick up, pick up.
Trying to search some mana.
Beware.
Okay, donuts. Out.
Healing reduced.
Only 8 seconds.
Yeah.
And middle. Don't be in front now.
Beware.
Yellow ad.
There's an ad spawned at the back.
It's in the middle of the raid.
Yeah, someone ran over a patch.
Please not talk on the ad.
So you can
Press,
next.
press, press.
So frail. So unworthy.
Raven track and Priestess him.
Yeah, hemming. That the ad exploding.
Purple ad.
Remember, especially range to stay stack up as much as you can, because healing circles are love and life.
Wait, there's a patch of trap in the main kind of part of the room. Don't drop it there, try to run into those alcoves, even if that means either running far back or running through the boss, so that we have that main corridor open for stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that if you stay on the circle, you spawn that ad. I got the rolling deceit and it said run to the edge to the room, and I just went there and ice blocked, but it was on the ring, so it...
Yeah, you drop the cloud, that spawns the ad.
Does it do that every time?
Yes, that's the mechanic.
Ah, okay, so
You drop
it
the
was
patch
okay.
away from everyone, and if someone runs over the patch, they spawn the ad. So
Ah,
that's why you
okay,
want to have
okay.
the patches far away from any movement.
And not kinda...
Yeah, I think it might have been spawned when I stayed there too long with the ice block, because the
Yeah,
rings
you don't need to
too...
ice block anything.
You just have to run back. Okay, 42%, very nicely done, and let's have a break now.
I have a...
Yeah, this we're missing a DK. Where are you? Or well, are you coming? This might be a better question for you. Yeah, man. Well, we better listen to the raid leader. No, I'm sorry. I'm off for 6 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for following this.
Beware.
Okay, breaks over. Let's see who's back.
I connect someone.
Irina, did you get summoned?
No, I'm entering the instance now, so I'm pretty close.
It's a very pally weapon there, Roderick. It's not a mace, but...
It's an axe.
Yes, but it's very pink.
Yes, thank you.
This is what you need.
Yeah, I was just thinking, Susie, your pink shoulders are the only thing pink, really. Yeah, you need more pink. Pinky.
Okay, everyone's here. Let's get going.
Are we feasting or personal foods?
I think we are still trying not to wipe.
That's personal food.
Okay. So drop in phase 2, drop the clouds
5,
deep into the
4,
alcoves, please.
3,
And
2,
don't run through them.
1.
Yeah, you should have plenty of time to drop them there.
Creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
Dodging stuff, so
You will be eradicated.
out. under the boss, beams and ads coming up. Mitana.
Beware.
JJ.
Jump.
New beams soon.
I clicked on the stupid portal, but nothing happened.
Had you clicked on it before?
Yeah,
you get the
Oh
one.
yeah, of course I had the cooldown.
Yeah, your disconnect should
Beware.
cool down quick
Yeah.
enough and is a lot more reliable.
That was my bad, sorry guys.
Okay, wipe it and again.
Beware.
So frail.
Yeah, pretty much portal is for those that don't have anything else. Or if yours is on cooldown, of course, but if you have a blink or disconnect or a leap that Shard seems to have, it's not.
Disconnect.
Yeah, that's
Disengage.
the new
Yeah, I know what it
Hunter
means.
tab according to Krista.
I'm out of range.
Resing forever. Come on, guys. Easy. $18 people with no runes.
Slackers.
Must be Viper that does have a rune.
Ooh, I have runes.
No, you didn't.
Unlike some people, I don't put them all on auction house.
I didn't sell them. I've got 328. No, that's the product power. I'm sorry.
You're still carrying those.
Yeah, they actually sold for a bit.
I use it all the time.
Yeah, I mean they give a 100 of the primary stats. So.
Yeah, well, 13. It's not too bad.
You know there are new potions.
Yeah, but you know that they are more expensive to make.
Sorry, Jean-Paul, just give me a second.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, looks like it though.
Lesser creatures must serve.
No, we're good.
Or die.
Back up for the dice heals.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
100 plus. Middle. Side and then stack up beams and the other thing. Okay.
Beware.
Raven.
Super. Good job.
Add. Next beam in 25 seconds. to Z. Harry. Zero.
We can
Beware.
Okay, dodge the thingies under the boss. Then we'll get out and then eyes up here. Ronaldo. Close to the boss, please. Run with the thingies.
Stack up. Play we
Yeah, with the
the
boss.
back down.
We might get a set of beams though.
Nah.
Yes. Krista. Tail. Giraffe. Ads coming up. Yellow.
Beware.
Drop those in the cubby holes as far away as you can.
Purple next. Don't be in front of the boss.
Beware.
And we're dodging stuff. Out. Meadow. Oh, purple mark. Yellow at working. Yellow at. And
Big up.
Guess we don't have a rest. Ah, doesn't matter.
Do maybe
We have a converter smell.
rest Roderick.
We are down a lot of DPS though, so
yeah.
It's some practice.
just practice, yeah, definitely. Some people still have mana to heal.
I have mana sometimes.
Every 5 seconds.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Under 50%.
Yeah, we've been here before.
So frail.
But still.
Not a single
Have we been popping Burrow at
No. We can do this for learning purposes, but we have to save it for phase 3.
Yeah, yes, sure. I'm wondering, do we have enough DPS to get only 2 eye phases in phase
Yeah, we
1?
only got 2 IFSs, and not the last time, but the try before that.
I don't
the
know.
I-
We had 3 phases, and last time we got 4th one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The eye faces shouldn't be much of a problem, really. It's I rather have heroism at the
No,
point
if
where we can save resources.
yeah, so I'm just wondering if we start popping Harrow at the start and we don't get the third eye phase, and then later on we need to get the third eye phase because we don't pop Harrow at the start, then we don't have to practice on the third eye phase, which is a nasty one because it's together with the donuts. So then yeah, let's not pop Harrow.
But
Maybe during the third eye phase or after
Just
that.
don't blow your DPS up with eye beam.
yeah, but on the other hand, yeah, pop your cooldowns and dish out as much damage as we can, so we don't have the fourth set of beams.
Yeah, fourth should be a no-no. And also, yes, I blew up some people. I do apologize. I didn't see the portal, and there's no way of me of getting out of there without
I
the
thought
portal.
it's Krista. He'll be fine.
What? You overestimated your ability.
Like this, honestly, I need them this fight because if them's not here, then I need to pre-spread. There's nothing I can do.
Don't you have feathers?
Yes, I popped the feathers, and I still killed like 2 or 3 people.
Good job.
Yeah, well, I'm a healer. That's what I do. I kill people.
Yeah, and ranged. Try to stack up on stack up in range because it's easier to move out. You don't have to pass people. So.
Yes, it's much easier to move out of a tight group.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Mask.
1.
Got full focus.
I have no idea what that is, but it sounds cheap.
It's invaluable.
Sounds like something from another expansion.
It's from this game.
Yes.
Okay.
Beware.
Dodging stuff now.
Ouch, Viper. You were in front, I guess.
Out. Out. Middle. And under the boss, stack up on blue. It's happening. Zero.
Beware.
Tail. Parry. And up. Second beams. Whoa. That's new.
That is new.
Beware.
Okay, dodge, then up, then out.
Beware.
Close to the boss. Middle. Then center, and the ring should disappear before the eyes happen. Harry. Susie.
The portal disappeared.
So did a lot of raiders.
Oh yeah, I see.
I think portal disappears when Dam disappears.
Yeah, when Dan dies. Yeah, I figured.
Damn you, Damaros,
Like,
stay alive.
that portal is my only lifeline, unless I pre-spread. Like I'm hugging it.
Single worthy trait among you.
There is enough time to run out, you know.
Well, I've tried once. There wasn't. I killed you, I guess.
If you're not slowed, Feather, it worked for me twice at least.
If you're slowed, there's no time.
Yeah, I don't think I've got a lot of lag. No. Like the one time I tried, it was like I popped the feather as I was running out, and then 2 people behind me died. So yeah, I don't trust it.
He's suggesting you get some speed potions.
Yes, but those
Or
cost
just
the
some
gold.
speed.
I could spec into Windrush Totem, but it's 2 minutes cooldown, so it's not up for everyone.
No, it's useless.
Thanks.
I'm not saying you're useless.
No.
I'm just saying the abilities you
all
have.
the utility you have are useless.
Yeah, exactly. It's not you, it's whatever you play.
It's not you, it's your class that's crap.
Exactly. It's not your fault. I mean, you have a choice of like 13 classes. You picked the wrong one, but still.
On the other hand, we were very nice on the DPS, so after the beam phase, we would be out of phase 1. So that would be enough.
For the record, I picked this class to be Chain Heal on Brutalus. It was mandatory.
I'm sorry, did I hit the note there for you? Did I piss you off?
No.
Good.
Okay. Thailand. And let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Out. Middle. And under the boss. Stack up and ice. Beams. Easy.
Beware.
Down. Beams.
Beware.
Okay, dodge, then under the boss.
Beware.
Middle. Get close to the boss. Outside. Stack up.
Beware.
Okay, phase 2.
Third eye phase? Nice.
Fourth one. But it's, we did 3. Okay, adds in 8. Nuking star first.
I'm having a mana map until I don't.
Yes. Sneak away.
Beware.
Yellow. Watch out, don't be in front of the boss in a bit.
Space is actually quite hard.
Purple. Okay, watch out, don't be in front of the boss on the orange.
Beware.
And we're touching. Outside.
Shit.
We'll get ads after this, so get ready to switch to yellow.
Beware.
Don't be in front of the... Whoa.
Yeah.
Pick me up.
I'm dead as well.
I'll get you up to your spirit.
Kill the yokes around thingy. Void rush happening soon, don't be in front of the bot.
Beware.
Okay, dodge stuff. Under the bus. Middle.
Beware.
Outside and start nuking yellow.
Save some mana, right?
Don't be in front of the bus now.
Krista, can you heal?
Yes, yes.
As we don't lose people for the defense.
Giving.
Nuking the boss and we'll have to dodge stuff soon.
Beware.
Okay, phase 3. Orb of Corruption. We'll be popping hero in a bit.
Viper, can you grab the first orb?
Remember, we have to kill the mind control people.
I'm still relatively good on mana, so
Behind the tank.
we're gonna save some.
I'll take the second orb.
When the hero.
When we have some debuffs going on, I guess.
Sweet. Good now. Oh, Viper gets a tips.
Can we hug more for healing?
Pop hero now.
Beware.
Yeah, ranged on blue marker, please.
Kill Supa.
We have all clappy stuff and rallying cry.
So we're not healing melee then?
Take orb, someone.
Got it, no one else took it.
Blinding wipe.
Viper.
Just keep killing people as well.
So you can see them. And we are bludgeoning stuff. Out.
Orb in the middle.
Middle. And under the captured. Thank you.
Orb on purple marker.
Start using cooldowns. Hellstones.
Need to pick the orb up, guys.
I need lots of externals for this. No.
Ah, fuck.
The orb is on the ground.
Feel killed me.
Not a single worthy traitor.
5% though.
Okay, good job. Phase 2 seems doable. Let's work on phase 3.
Yeah. In phase 3 you get a debuff that when you stand within 8 yards you will fear people. So move out with that debuff. It's a wall of something, I believe. Other than that.
Yeah, I went to the black area too early because it seems that the ball you can get after it hits the ground, you don't need to kill yourself.
If it hits the ground, it does stuff though.
Yeah, but you can wait 1 second. It was a second away. I went to get it before it hit the ground and got hit by the blast of the area thing.
Can you like ice block it and it will count for the orb?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case. Does the ice block pick up it? But it was bad luck. It came to it was just on the edge of the thing.
Yeah, so move out with Will of Corruptor, make sure to pick up the orb, and that's the phase 3.
Yeah, it takes, it seems 61,000 damage if it hits the ground, so it's probably best choice just to kill yourself. Or go there and ice block under it, if that helps.
Flask and food, please.
Okay. Don't forget the Warlock Gate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clean through phase 1.
Beware.
Middle. And outside. After that, stack up and beams.
Beware.
Ouch. Phase 1. I say we just wipe quickly.
Yes, let's wipe, please.
How can we?
Stack up with IVs, I guess.
I blame Viper.
Okay, I can shut him up. Don't release.
Not a single worthy traitor among you.
At least it's not an AQ level of corpse run.
GSBO.
Would be handy to use that in combat.
Can you tap? Let's go.
Yes, mass res in combat. Great.
Instant mass race.
Why can't Druids do that? Actually, Priest should be able to do that because what's his face, Scryboy did it in the Siege of Lordaeron. He was in combat. He cried. He rested everyone.
But ain't he a paladin?
I think he's a priest.
He's a priest. We don't want him in our order.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
we had a meeting about that.
Looks like Brad
Did
Pitt
we now?
anyway. We have a Brad Pitt as our leader.
I think Arena should grab more.
Christian Super Freak, do you have flasks?
No.
Well, bring some for next raid.
I do now, thank you.
3k.
Oh my god, you're cheap.
Yes. When I was young,
Yeah, I'll make you some next time.
we used to save up money for
At
mouse.
least you don't have to go and make them in Scholarmant.
Was 90 gold.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Ah, there are no people.
Yeah, like you would use one. You cheapskate.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Out. Middle. Center and beams coming.
Beware.
Oh,
Someone was reversing.
Reverse?
Someone was going my direction.
Why didn't you use the portal?
I was.
It was you, Dali.
No, it wasn't. Don't try to play.
I think it.
I have video evidence.
Okay, I can. Shadow mode.
Not a single worthy trait among you.
I think the mass rest was jinxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're jinxing it again.
You can think of what you did when you run.
Food buff still here.
No, I just popped one. You. I was just about to say something naughty.
You boo-boo.
Naughty. Well, it's past
Hey,
10.
boo-boo.
You know. You say all the naughty things you want to me.
Try to stack up on the blue if you're range. You don't really have to move it. It's only when the circles are there and running out.
There's a feast on the floor.
Yes, you can eat from the floor.
Well, she is a kitten.
Also, for everyone, here's a free stamina buff. Do you not like that?
Oh, it's okay.
I'm thinking
5,
10% stamina is
4,
about a flask,
3,
so that's 20,
1.
19 flasks every attempt. That's worth a lot.
Lesser creatures must serve.
Also not blowing up the raid saves us a lot of money. Jordan?
Yep. Stack up on blue.
center and beams.
Well, boom. That's a wipe. Let's go again.
So frail, so unworthy.
The feast is bad luck.
Yeah, and
That's feast is bad luck.
Not a single worthy trait of
Ever since I started using the extremely expensive thingy just for clat,
I have many lucky boosts. You like?
Yeah, I start use battle potions and every time I die.
Yeah, I hope you're not using them for my sake.
No, I'm using them because I have alchemy.
Because you want to kill the boss.
Yeah.
Many deals
Yeah,
for
but
a
no
friend
point
of
using them
mine.
when we learn the fight.
We had a 5%
Now-
wipe,
now
Your add-on made me
officially
feel better.
kill try each pull.
Yeah, now it's usable, but not at the start when we have 25-second wipes. Now we are on the kill range.
We never had under a minute wipe.
Oh well. I tried.
You have to have data to back it up.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, food buffs especially aren't that expensive. I would argue
No,
flasks
I've been
aren't
using
either.
my own food buff, but I'm talking about
Especially since, as Irina pointed out, the crit food costs like 2 gold.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
flasks
using
are
food, not that.
flasks are not that expensive, but the battle potions are. If you use 2 per pull, it's 1.5k.
Yeah, potions add a lot of cost, but flasks don't really. Especially if you have guild alchemists craft them. So you can keep the procs.
Yeah, I don't take over 50 G per flask. So I'm really cheap to making them. And I even give you 1/10 of the procs.
The first one is free.
1/10 of the procs.
Well, you got to earn your keep.
Or you can, become alchemists and make enough money to be enough for 2 expansions.
To be honest, being alchemist is nice. You only use 2 flasks and then you have 1 hour extra after raid.
So Raven, are you ready?
I'm sorry, I did click ready. I guess it was just a second too late.
Okay, I'm guessing that's ready. Let's go. Please don't wipe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Out. Middle. Under the boss and beams. Trista.
Beware.
Nitana. JJ. Hats and then beams. we're dodging, then
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
under the bus.
Beware.
Meadow, get close to the boss. More room for the beams. Out. Beams in 10.
Beware.
Start saving some mana.
Yellow at first.
No.
Beware.
Patches in the coming holes.
Purple next. Don't be in front of the orange.
If you can stand the healing circles, it can help with.
Some mana, okay.
Beware.
And really dodging stuff.
You will be eradicated.
Out. Middle. Then we will get center and then yellow at.
Beware.
Sorry for that patch, there was nowhere to go. Run over these.
Okay, don't be in front. Watch out for the orange one. And the patch close to it.
Get the big dude.
Beware.
And we're dodging stuff.
Eradicated.
Under the boss. Middle.
Beware.
And don't be in front of the boss.
Kill orange.
CC stop.
Okay, on yellow everyone. Go to yellow, CC other stuff. We're killing yellow.
Finger us.
There's a big out.
Run with it to the tanks.
If you have aggro, Raven.
Yeah, I just have to stand still because I need to leave me.
Purple.
Let's swipe.
You were the weakest string.
Beware.
Yeah, even when the 3 at spawn, try to keep on the plan to kill the star first. So I see the orange one 5-6 times.
Isn't it better than just to go for the orange, since it closes up both the tanks, the melee, and all the other guys?
Oh well, yeah, if Rock says that.
Not always closest. It was
no, but it was this time, and I'm just curious because, well, as it was this time, we had to run all across the map and leave the big ad at the purple one, which in the end killed us because it didn't die quick enough.
Yeah, I don't have problem with it. If you say that kill orange, then I know I'll CC star. If you say kill blue, then easy can CC star.
If someone can yell out that, then sure. But during that time, either no one yelled out or I haven't heard it, and tanks were busy not dying. So once we were done with it, we then went for yellow.
I think that there were dot or something like that sticking a while.
It's better to stick to the simple plan instead of having a discussion what to kill first in the middle.
But the problem is there was a pool under the orange. That was why we should kill that.
Yeah, but yeah.
If it goes according to plan, we kill the star. But if we need to be prepared to make like split decisions as well.
Yeah, true. Well, I'm ready for that. If you need, you can take the orange, but someone yells and everyone obeys that, so you don't DPS too.
Okay, so Newt call out which one to kill. That's fine with me.
Yeah, you're right, Damarus. We just didn't.
If you can be a little bit louder, that would help because I haven't heard you there. You do come off a bit lower on the volume though.
Yeah, but I don't think it should be only me. It should make sense for everyone to kill the closest target. If we're not killing the star, of course.
Whisper with voice.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How about a 4 buff? There you go.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Under the bus.
Seraph, move. Come on, man.
Middle.
He's safe. I'm on the edge.
Okay, after that, stack up and be.
Come on, again.
Beware.
Beams in 10. And we're dodging stuff.
Beware.
Axe and then beams after beams under the bus.
Beware.
Meadow. Stay close to the boss. Outside, and after that, beams. Can you grab us?
Beware.
Nice. Okay, ads coming up, we're healing yellow.
Beware.
No, let them kill me.
Okay, Void Lush will be on orange soon. So don't be in front of the bot.
Beware.
We're dodging stuff. Under the boss.
Be well in the circle.
Middle. So I'm going towards where purple should spawn. Outside. And we kill the ad close to the boss, purple.
Ah, don't drop rolling
Don't
the
be-
seat in the middle of the raid.
Sorry about that, the raid was not there.
And the fast one.
Okay, we'll go for orange next. Orange.
Save some mana.
CC star.
Don't be in front of the boss now.
Beware.
Okay, we're dodging. Out.
Beware.
And under the boss, we're killing yellow, don't be in front.
Well,
We have two battle races.
Get Krista.
Purple.
Don't be in front of the boss now.
Orange. Big ad.
I got.
Kill it fast, we go to phase 3 now. Or soon after.
Are you him when it explodes, Krista?
Beware.
Okay, we're dodging stuff and then phase 3.
After the explosion.
Out,
Beware.
out, out. though. Orb coming up soon. There will be safe zone here.
Viper take the first orb. It's in the middle, under the boss.
In front of the boss now. Watch out, there's a con happening soon.
Stand in
take it.
this
Yeah,
target.
Newt will take it.
Stand in the circles now.
Beware.
Do you want to pop hero now?
Yeah.
Hero?
Yes.
Yep.
It's behind the boss.
Okay, Raven's out of mana, Cotton Bjorn are low. Rena and myself have some.
If we are out of mana, we
Viper
have
move
to
out
get
from
Kill Viper.
I'll start
Incinerate.
Kill Newt in the back. We got a big ad in the back as well. CC it if possible.
I'll bring it to the tanks.
Scrum needs a
Beware.
taunt.
Okay, we're dodging stuff. Under the boss, everyone under the boss.
The orb is falling in the middle.
Middle.
Aim it.
Ah, I got feared.
I got feared as well.
Someone didn't move with the wheel.
Kill.
Keep going, keep going.
Orb is falling in front of boss.
Scrum is tanking.
Pick me up if you can.
Someone can pick up the orb thing behind the tank.
3%. Yeah.
Hey, if only we can start in phase 3 since we can get there.
So what's going wrong in phase 3?
Fears.
I think the fears are.
I think we should have give the orb to other people, and it's easier to kill the one that gets mind control with the higher DPS.
No point actually to give the orb to Viper, Newt, Super.
Well, if we can give it to one of them when we have hero up, it would be good. I mean, Viper only got 5 seconds of hero on the boss.
How long are you buffed? Because it seems whoever picks it
20
up.
seconds.
Yeah,
So it's no point trading
I'd say
Viper for 20 seconds.
sacrifice the lower DPS first.
Yeah,
and how
you need
much
to kill
DPS
the
increases the
100%, but that last phase is much more longer than 40 seconds.
Yes. Yeah, sacrifice the low DPS because you also need to kill that person. So it's nice to have the high DPS to kill that person.
I mean, unless we are doing a thing where we kill Viper and then we battle res Viper.
Yeah, by the time we don't have better reses.
Flowing and doing all kinds of shit that we need to dispel, which we don't have mana for. So someone else might be better.
There's nothing really to dispel.
Yeah.
I think the fears can be dispelled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, healer could be if they don't have more.
Probably need a bit of damage though.
Something important or not.
Disc, I guess, or whatever it is, holy does the right damage.
And clawfish usually die quick, right?
And there's also that when the healer is mind control, it doesn't do that much damage to the.
Yeah, but do the mind
But
control
aren't the mind
heal the
controls
boss?
aren't they just spamming that psionic thing blast?
The fear?
Oh, the fear thing. Yeah.
That doesn't really matter who gets mind controlled from a DPS perspective.
No, but we shouldn't sacrifice, for example, Viper or Newt, a shot higher or Super.
Yeah, I mean,
even though they are melee, but they benefit more on heroism.
Especially the first DPS, because that's the first DPS to die. So in the long term, the Viper being alive would probably give us those 3 million DPS. The 3 million damage that we were missing. I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyway, people with debuff, which is the will of Corruptor, move out from everyone else, because when the debuff runs out, you fear everyone around. So don't do that. Okay. And save your cooldowns for phase 3, because yeah, that's just enrage, and we just have to get it done. And you have 15.
Otherwise, I thought the health bars and healing was okay for up to 5.
Yeah, and Bjorn, the Sonic Blast is interruptible, if that's what you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and it should be interrupted. Also, stuns work on pretty much everything in here. So you try to use stuns on the big ads when you mess up and spawn them.
Okay, this one is going okay.
This one is in the back. It's a gammon ball.
5,
Well,
4, 3,
yeah.
2, 1.
We're probably gonna wipe on phase 1. It's okay.
Glass half full, Crystal. Glass half full.
Glass is almost empty right here. We have a glass.
Taste my axe.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Out. There you go. Under the boss and eyes. Focus on eyes.
Beware.
Clean up. Okay, eyes coming up.
Beware.
Okay, dodge stuff, then out, then beams. Out.
Beware.
Which means we'll get the beams on the one stack up. Middle. Rings will disappear when the beams show up, so get ready for that. Don't be in front of the boss. Bjorn.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not really avoidable in the way we're doing it right now.
You were the weakest string.
Well, at least you got it on tape, though.
Yeah. It was going well. I'll edit the one where I'm on the top 3 DPS and then cut to the end picture when we kill it finally.
Okay. Quick recovery, let's go.
Hello, YouTube.
YouTube says hi.
Yeah, I'll buy flasks for Krista for the viewer money I get.
This is gonna be a 3-hour video of us doing this boss. Great content.
Well, I mean, we are in the kill zone. It's just execution and the last 5% or so, but we haven't really gotten deep into phase 3 only 2 or 3 times or so, so we haven't that much practice there.
I think every time we got to phase 3 we had like a single digit wipe, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Imagine this with consumables.
Imagine!
Well, I used every consumable. Even with runes.
Imagine with, you know, people actually playing well.
You might be able to keep us alive, Krista, if you used some consumables.
Yeah, might keep people alive if they don't stand in crap.
Okay, focus now. Let the magic of last pool
5,
of the evening happen.
4, 3, 2,
This is not the last pool of
1.
the evening.
We won't have time to get to the next boss before the raid, but...
And this is the kill, yeah, of course.
The positivity. Oh.
Beware.
And we'll under the bus. You don't. Stack up and beams.
Ah, fuck!
I think you only killed me, so...
New idiot.
Keep inner rates on cooldown.
What?
Beams.
I'm alive.
Congrats.
I killed myself.
Cover first. You killed Arena.
Stack up range.
Oh, that was Arena. Okay, then.
Oh, fuck.
Focus. Okay, dodge at beams.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Outside.
Beware.
Which means we'll get the POV transition with the beams. Meadow. Ice. Raven.
Sorry, the stupid flow, I can't do anything.
We should spread out there, I think.
Yeah, we should, because this is unavoidable if we have it like that.
Yeah, that slow is...
It has worked a lot better
Killer.
the last times when we were spread out.
Well, either that or
No.
come up on the portal.
I don't think we've ever gotten through that phase if we had the ads when the eye when.
Okay, press up quickly, let's go. Maybe next time, this time we want to get the zone in the middle. But if we get to that point, then just try to spread out in that circle. And tanks will just turn the boss towards one of the walls.
You did die, Krista. I'm guessing you...
No. Irina died apparently. I spammed all my mana because I thought I was dead.
Not all wins for you, Krista.
You only managed to kill me there, and then you
No,
fought.
that's okay.
I was you.
So if Irina, if you would have used the stamina flask there. Thank you, Raven. Oh, still some humor somewhere.
Okay, everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
You will
Stack up beams coming.
Beware.
What?
Oh, nope. Swipe.
Wipe quickly.
Okay.
Told you wasn't the last one.
Yeah, for some reason we managed to do like 5 pushes in 6 minutes, so wipe quickly, we'll do next one.
Can you please get hit by the things?
Oh Jesus Christ! Wait, what was that?
Use noises.
Okay, eat up and let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lesser creatures must serve or die.
Beware.
You will be eradicated.
Handle the boss. Stack up beams. Arena.
Beware.
Tail. Stack up kill ads. Stack up more and it's complete up. Easy. Tailend.
Beware.
Okay, we're dodging the out, which means we'll be spreading out in that small circle at the end. Meadow. Spread out, use the whole thingy.
Run away from.
Okay, stack up, kill ads, face it.
Beware.
Nice. Okay, we'll have big ads, yellow first.
still have a lot of mana.
Add spawn.
Yeah.
Beware.
Yeah, I'm in regening mode, but I should be fine.
I'm about 7.
Dog in front. Top.
Shouldn't die.
On orange, watch out, don't be in front of you.
Beware.
And we're dodging stuff. Away. Middle. And center, ads coming up.
Beware.
Next, yellow.
Big in the middle.
Scar first, please.
Right now.
Where are you?
I'll pick yeah, Raven up instead.
Headstone.
Purple. Okay, Void Lash happening soon, don't be in front of the boss.
Yeah, if we have a resurrect, we can do this.
4 minutes, so no.
Kill the ads, we get the dodging thingy soon.
Beware.
Watch out, don't run into any of the clouds. Under the boss.
Beware.
Yellow ad. That was fun.
Well, I'm healing you, but you don't seem to go up.
I had 2 stacks. I was sitting on 400
well.
health.
That's annoying.
Easy. Kill purple. Make sure to not be in front of the boss. Like now.
Susie, do you have a healthstone?
Nope. Let's wipe.
Where's the wipe? Everything's fine.
Nope, we lost a tank and a healer, so.
Okay, now it's a wipe.
Yes.
Okay.
Beware.
So that's phase 3. I'll be dead soon.
Should I talk of you?
Like the tanker.
You can taunt the second void thingy. Or
Void Lash.
Okay, someone take the op. Yeah.
just be in a position so it doesn't hit anyone.
It's behind the tank.
Go DPS first. You know you are.
I took it.
Good job.
Okay, wait for Shatter to hit me and don't.
It's beneath the boss.
Oh yeah. Roger cannot be healed right now.
Yeah.
Ready to kill
Got the
JJ.
cooldown.
Kill JJ.
Open to Sergeant Roderick.
Is he double your health?
Let's try harder, Krista.
And
No one harrowed either.
So frail, so unworthy.
reset. We'll get it next reset.
A little bit more gear would help, yeah.
Cool. Also, on this one, we survived the ice while we had the only middle of the arena cleared, the one that we always wiped on. So very nicely done in phase 1. Cool. That was obviously last pool of the evening. Thank you all for joining. See you Thursday, where we farm everything.